What is up, everybody? This is OG Woody, and we're doing a car of the week. I know it's been a few weeks since I've actually got one of these suckers up, so it's not technically car of the week. Maybe it can be car of the every other week or car of the month. I'm not quite sure. I do plan to try to get these out every week, but you know, life happens. All right, this week we're doing the Nissan GT-R 71. I'm not quite sure where they get the 71 from this. I've done a little research on this. That's one of the things that took me a while to get this video out. Um, I think what they're going for is the Nissan GT-R. It's the C10 body style that was actually released in 1969 in Japan. I think it came out in 72, 73 in America. I know it didn't. I know that body style was only like a 3 or 4 year run. But this car is still pretty freaking cool. It had a lot of technology in it for way ahead of its time. It's well, let's just get into it. There was several engines they were sticking in these cars. They had the 1800, which was actually a 105 horsepower engine, and they had the 2000 GT, which was a 2-liter, 120 power horse engine. But I'm thinking the model that they are going for, if I'm right, because it has the side swoop thing, is going to be the engine style that has the 2000 GTR 2.0 2-liter LS21.6, which is the 160 horsepower engine, which actually came with a turbocharger. That's where they got the extra 40 horsepower, which makes sense, obviously. You throw a turbocharger at 40 horsepower. Hey, it's awesome. But one of the craziest design features that they pulled off on this car was the mirrors. The mirrors are mounted on the front of the car, for Christ's sake. Are you kidding me? Really, this is actually a design of the 1970s. There was a few. I think there was a Fiat that did the same. I can't remember exactly which one, but and a Ferrari that actually had the front-mounted mirrors. And Nissan at this point was, they were transitioning from moving this car from just being a normal 4-door, sedan car, just and moving it into getting more of the stylizations of the Italian and the Italian sports car. They were looking to start breaking the market with this car. 160 horsepower at this time on this light of a frame it's a darn quick little car for what it was, and I think it turned out great. Nissan, the Skylines have actually been around since 1955, so they've been pumping these little cars out and out for, I don't know, so this is a 1971 car, so they had already been making them for 30 years. It's craziness. They're still making these cars. They're just going to come out with the 2012 version of the Skyline. These each one of them, Nissan uses this car for its innovation and technology. This is just crazy little car, quick as hell in the game. It actually, I think it's a little bit more of a cheater car in the game, because it does not feel like a car that was built in the 1970s. It feels like a car that was more built in the mid to late 2000s. The way that the car drives in the game, it actually drives more like I would say almost an Evo or one of those, yeah, an Evo or one of the Lancers. One of the Lancers, definitely. It really feels like it just hugs the road like that. All right, well, that's been Car of the Week, brought to you by Forza Motorsports 3 and me, OG Woody. Please leave a like there if you give a shit. All right, catch you guys later. Have a nice night.